And very merry Good Friday to all people. For some reason, my wife is laughing at me. So, we have gathered here tonight to discuss a very special subject. And that was stated in one random Swedish car audio company Facebook page, or it might be the owner. There was a statement about that why Volvo V60 T8 would be the worst possible car ever. And we have the answer for that very subject right in the beginning. That's because that guy over there doesn't have one.
And that guy has one.
You put the opposite direction.
For me, it shows the other way. That guy.
Yeah, but the audience didn't see it that way. So we don't know who you're talking about. So for sure, there's some guy who has one. And this guy has one. And so please welcome Freddy Mateus from Göteborg, which is Gothenburg for all wankers who don't speak Finnish or Swedish. Southern Sweden, if someone doesn't know.
Yeah, it's south in Sweden. That is correct. That's where I'm located, and I have my store with my own little thing. I have my own competition team here in Sweden. We do all kinds of fun stuff. Basically, is what I would summarize what we do. And to get back to why Volvo V60 is the world's worst car, I'm not letting this go. It's because every car owned by a car enthusiast is the worst car in the world. Are you a car enthusiast, Mikko?
If you measure that in a way, if
lying.
if I really like my car and like to drive with it, then yes.
Yes. So therefore, all enthusiast cars are the worst cars in the world. Which also includes my Skoda, it includes your Volvo, it includes every enthusiast car in the world. Because the way we do work with them, we're not doing anything to help making it easier to use in normal use.
That's absolutely true. And first I was thinking that's way too diplomatic answer from you.
I'm in front of people. I have to behave now. Shut up. Don't rat me out.
So how did you end up placing or creating your own car audio shop in the first place?
Well, I've had the car audio interest for as long as I've had wheels beneath me, from the moped ages, basically.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. And started out at a hobby level, where I did some fun stuff with my own car, and everything started actually thanks to Volvo. I was in an accident in the factory where I compressed 3 discs in my back, which meant that I couldn't work in there anymore. And after that, I took a job at a very well-known Swedish car audio store that I will not name by name, but they have a blue and a white logo, and it's 3 letters.
we might get back to that at some point.
Hopefully not. Hopefully not.
And not in a good light.
2 years, and after that, I quit working there, and decided that, well, I still like car audio. Why don't I run my own store? I know what I want to work with. I know what kinds of brands and products I really want to work with. I don't want to work with, I'm gonna swear a bit here now, ragarplanko. That's not my thing. I want to do cars that sound well, not well, a lot as well, but first and foremost, good. After that, we can turn up the volume, but if it sounds like shit, no one wants to listen to it high as well. Unless you're really drunk.
Or very high.
Or very high, yes. Or both.
Yeah. So there's one very heavy evidence of Rackarblanka thing at your Facebook page. And you tend to remind me about that.
Yes, that is how you use Brax amplifiers the best.
Is that amplifier still running?
That amplifier is still running. That is, well, it's not running at the moment because the car is standing outside my shop here. But the amplifier is still in my warehouse back here.
Yeah.
So
still
it's
running
still
hot.
Oh,
literally.
Literally. It's not even connected and it's still hot. It's been 3 years. When does it cool off?
That's I saw some time ago a picture of some kind of van or a multi-wagon or whatever they call in English, a big family car. It had Brax matrix amplifiers under the seats.
So they didn't need any warmth in from the seat. It comes from an amplifier.
Yeah, that's not an amplifier installation. That's installation of big ass heat seaters.
Oh yes.
Heat seaters. Seat heaters.
Seated heats.
Yeah, the kid woke me up at 5:30.
Oh, so you got to sleep in. How nice.
1 hour short.
Well, we're all short here.
And there's a Juha Kiikola sending you his regards for a good result at M8000. Eurofinals, I guess.
You.
Yeah.
I am unfortunately very disappointed with my own results in M8000, but there's a next year. There's always a next year.
Yeah, and I will have my revenge in our category. Which
is it your time to connect a ragarplanka to a Brax amplifier then?
I hope it doesn't go that bad.
I've taken up another hobby as well. I work with Emma Sweden. I sit in the board.
Okay.
Since this spring. And trying to push everything in the right direction as well.
Yeah, and apparently there has been a good vibe on Emma Sweden, because it was like 2 years ago you got, 20 cars in the backyard at the finals.
Yeah.
Ish. Now you got a nice indoors and 40?
Almost 50.
Almost
50 cars. It's baby steps. It's you have to walk before you can run. So we're moving, and it's going in the right direction. We are getting more interest, but the important part here is that we need to get the car audio stores to also push for this interest. They
Because
are a necessary part.
Yeah, because those venues are not cheap.
No, everything costs money, time that for everyone is not in excess, so to say.
Oh.
And everyone needs help in that department, for sure.
Yeah, in that sense, it's a positive problem in Finland too, that we got 70 cars and almost 80 or more than 80 entries in the Finnish finals. We actually struggle to find good venues for us. 2 years we have been lucky.
Yeah. If we keep on going in this rate where we are getting more and more competitors, which I personally like, I want to see more competitors. I like that, mainly because I like good sounding cars, but also because, well, I do run a car audio store and I do like selling car audio stuff. It's twofold. I'm not gonna lie. But if we are getting there to like 50, 60 cars, we're also going to start running into those issues where do we get a venue that can hold that kind of cars, that amount of cars, that kind of sounding cars for the SPL part of the show, and not get kicked out at every place that we go to.
Yeah, that one.
Logistics.
And then you should also get a good venue, or actually even more like location, which attracts people to visit.
Yeah, that's our venue that we have these 2 last years isn't maybe in one of our biggest cities. It's in a really small city, but luckily people travel most of Sweden anyways, because Swedes are used to drive to everything. This country is built on going long distances.
Same thing for us.
Yeah. I mean, Swedes and Finns, even if you don't want to admit it, we do share a lot of shit.
Yes, that's true. And throw the rest of us.
Yeah.
But, and we throw the rest shit against each other.
Oh yes. But there's always someone that has to be on the bottom. I'm looking at you, Denmark.
which I recall some of us claimly is known as stupid Sweden.
I'm just gonna go out here, and it wasn't me who said this, but I agree with it. Or as it's called, stupid Sweden.
Exactly that one. You know what I'm talking about.
I know which one.
Yeah, and we have to know from the history that Danish people have been a pain in the ass since medieval, or even earlier.
Yeah, I mean, Danish people are still a pain in the ass in Emma, Sweden.
Are they that good?
No. It's just very hard to understand people from Skåne.
Exactly, yeah, because I ended up in the same sound with the Skåne man. And I had a hard time to understand what he speaks. He doesn't open his mouth. He just...
Oh, don't worry. They also have a hard time understand when they speak.
Yeah. I think there's 1, 2, 3, 4 people from Skåne area or even close somewhere that I can actually understand. You're one.
I'm not from Skåne. What the fuck?
Oh wait, it's not that far from you.
It's 200 kilometers away from here, at least.
But it's the same direction from our point of view. Just need to add the adjust the distance. Yeah. But anyway, and the rest of guys that are understandable, they have the microphones at Amarante. They speak language that I can understand.
Yes, because they still aren't from Skåne.
No, they are from Göteborg.
Yes, exactly.
Or Malmö. I'm not sure.
No, I'm pretty sure at least some of them are from Gothenburg.
Oh, yeah.
Since there's been some changes in the lineup, not gonna lie, I don't keep that much of track of them, but pretty sure it's closer to Gothenburg.
Yeah. True. So, speaking of the pain in the ass, we might get in our actual subject today. OEM upgrades in cars.
Yes, integration.
And it's not only the OEM upgrades, because that's the first part. Even the car audio enthusiasts need to settle down.
Yeah.
And it can be very easy, or it can be like hell.
Yes, it depends on some very different subjects and some very different ways on how the manufacturer has gone through different routes. Like, for instance, Most. Do we have someone here who has some experience of Most? Maybe in a Volvo. Maybe 2 Volvos.
Twice.
Yeah, I know.
And the first one was the easy one.
When it works really well. The problem is that you have to add when it works.
Yeah. Especially the M15. I mean, 115.
Yeah, Most 150. Yes.
25 worked perfectly.
Yeah, 25 works with the Helix SDMI 25 that is no longer available, or the Vibe Optimost 25, which is available. Which, if you peel the sticker on it, maybe it says Trioma under it. I don't know. Maybe. But it's basically the same unit as the Helix SDMI 25 was based on as well. Down to the jumpers, even.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, and the Most is still not the only one. And then there are different versions of devices that work with different cars.
Yes. When you had the Mo bridges, which the Audison Bit DMI is based on, for instance, which also was a Most 25 unit, but had a very different way of going through of how it would decode the Most 25, because Most 25 is just the standard. The language in it is its own standard, because you think they would standardize it, and then they would put their own standard on it, because why should anyone else be able to use it, right?
Yep. And it feels like the car audio manufacturers, it feels like they do everything they can to kill custom car audio.
Oh, yeah. But the thing is that we take a piece of their cake. They want to sell their own sound systems. And they don't want to make it easier for us to sell ours. That's money that they are losing.
Yeah. Or they are not focusing on the right things.
Exactly. But there is some really interesting stuff that is coming out on the market that hopefully will make it a bit easier. I'm gonna lose these now because holy shit, it's dark. Oh, the screen is white in the background. I thought it was purple. But yeah, that will hopefully make it. Huh?
The only purple thing here is you.
Oh yeah, I am very purple. This is fully intentional. But yeah, hopefully we will see some items here on the market that will make it even easier to implement in different cars where they are running with new standards. Where most 150 has been replaced by, for instance, A to B.
Oh.
The new Volvos don't run most 150 anymore, if I remember correctly. The newest ones, the EX90, for instance. They run A to B.
And those ones.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So there is some interesting stuff coming there.
Yeah. And I know A to B, there are Goldhorns have straight connections to those.
Yes, they have two.
Yeah.
They have one that is, I think one is 12 channel and the other is 18 channel. I don't remember exactly at the moment, but that is easy to check. Yeah, the 212 and the 218.
Yeah.
Which, depending on which OEM system for which car, for some cars you don't need the bigger one with more channels, so you can go for the smaller one. It's like with the match up. Some cars you need the up 6, some cars you need the up 8, and some cars you need the up 10 to amplify every OEM channel.
And then there's V12 and V18.
Yeah, but that's then we are kind of going away from the integration units, because the match up is solely done to it's not solely done, but it's mainly done for OEM plus upgrades, like the simplified installs. The V12s, the V8s, the V18s, and those are you can run them in like an OEM integration version, but they are also very capable of running standalone with a proper media unit connected to it.
Yeah,
for instance.
Yeah, that's true. Pasi, we will get to the speaker question later. So we got to mention those bus adapter options, which will actually solve the problems on paper. Because when they work, you have a clean playground to do whatever you want. But then we have the less expensive option, is the high level.
The high level version, yes.
Then we might run into some serious problems.
Yes, because the car manufacturer, even if some people might not know this, but they do run some time alignment, some all-pass filters, and stuff like that.
Equalizers, active crossovers.
Equalizer, exactly, which means that you will have to do a lot of de-equalizing and de-time alignment to the signal so you get it clean.
And some channels.
And some channels, and because it's split up from factory, and some cars are just a pain in the fucking arse.
So maybe from that point of view, I think we had, like, let's say 10 years back, when this OEM integration started to come around a big style. Then there were some really easy ones.
Yeah.
Like the previous generation of Volvos, for example, fucking easy.
Volvos have always been easy for me. Some people have had more troubles with them than I have, but for me, Volvos has always been very easy since I live here in Gothenburg. Whether I like it or not, I will have to work with them.
Yeah, because let's say I have experience from 98, 2004, and 2012, 2014 models. And from the OEM's point of view, I think the mid 2000s, those were the most difficult ones, or at least especially if you wanted to replace the head unit.
Which Volvos are you thinking about then?
P2.
Yeah, the V70 Niklas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
they pretty easy to replace the head unit in.
Yeah, but the harness is actually quite expensive. Because they have the bus remote control. I mean the remote in.
Yeah, I mean it's a bit expensive if you have, for instance, reverse sensors. That's when it gets expensive, because Volvo, in all their knowledge and wisdom, decided that yes, your head unit should do this. If your head unit dies, then you will have no parking sensors in the car. Most other manufacturers has a separate little speaker or two speakers that take care of that, and that is a bit simpler and smarter solution, because then you don't need to get a really expensive harness and speaker and a combox to get this sorted. You don't even need a head unit in the car.
Yep. Yeah. So in that sense, I'd say the P3 era, like V60, V70 Mark III, and all of those, that's the most easiest one.
It's easiest and hardest at the same time, because if you want to change the head unit in those cars,
yeah, that's true. It's almost impossible. It's doable, but not recommendable.
Yeah, and I think that the solution that was available from Connex 2 has been discontinued, actually.
Oh.
I think they discontinued the Volvos, so there is no solution for that for the P3 platform. Yeah,
you mean
discontinued.
the CT10 VL 06 and 08?
I can't even find the info adapter is called CT-UVL 01 and 03, but they have been discontinued because...
Oh, you were talking about the head unit?
Yeah, the head unit. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Nothing there.
Yeah, but to get the T-harness for high level, that is super easy.
And cheap.
And relatively cheap still, yes.
Yeah. In Finland, it's like, what, 25 euros each?
Yeah, if you just want it for the high level and the speaker cable, that is like 250 Swedish crowns, 25 euros. Around that ballpark. If you want power as well, then it gets a bit more expensive. Then it's like 45 euros, 500 Swedish crowns approximately. Because
that's cool. Still okay.
Yeah, still manageable. I mean, if we go back 10 years, people barely had an idea on how to do that at all.
Yeah, and then the plugging it in is super easy. If you have the performance system without the external amplifier, just pop the passenger side step board up, and you will find one green connector pair. Unplug it and put the harness plugs there, and done.
Yeah. And on a high performance car, it's even simpler.
Yeah.
Just pull the share up front and disconnect the connector.
Yeah. And plug it in between. Done.
Yep. If it's a premium sound car, however, then that is when shit starts to hit the fan, because the connector is still the same, but the OEM amplifier works a lot different, because then it has a lot of EQ, and it also has it can also turn off each individual channel, and it does it regularly to stop power coming out of channel for the speaker. And when you have a high to low converter on that, it just goes fucking haywire and decides, oh, it's off, it's on, it's off, it's on, it's off, it's on, like 10 times a second. If it goes through high level sense.
And do we have products that have the... Hold on a second. Yay, got our sponsor here.
That have what?
Look, our sponsor banners.
Yep.
So then there are also some differences between different, like, DSP amplifiers, DSPs, and even line converters.
Yeah.
That some of the products are more resilient to this OEM amplifier behavior.
Some products are better built than others. That is correct.
Yeah.
I'm not shying away. But there is some high to low level converters that the only place that they deserve to be in is in the bin. And then there is some high low level converters that actually work.
Yeah. So, and this it's a bit funny that still, when we were talking about Volvos here, they are kind of the sidekick in the OEM of creation, but they, at least they used to be, some of the easiest ones.
Yeah, and the simpler the system in the Volvos, the simpler it is usually to work with.
That's
Because
true.
the more complicated the car gets, the more you work, the less you work with it, and the more you work against it.
Yep. And still, yet, if these are easy to upgrade, but still,
Yeah.
at least what we see mostly, the OEM integration is focusing on German brands.
Yes.
BMW, Mercedes, Volkswagen, Audi.
Yeah, Volkswagen Audi group. Because, well, look at the numbers at how many cars that is built by those German manufacturers and compare them to Volvo. There is a bigger market.
Yep.
There is a bigger gap there. And also, usually they are also a bit easier to work with if it's the simpler system in the car.
For some reason, I have got the image that some of them still can be pain in the ass.
Oh yeah. If it's, I'm not gonna name any brands like that, but if it's like a higher Audi system in like most German cars, then it's more back to that. You're not working with it; you're working against it.
Yes,
but the simpler the system is in the car, the simpler it usually is to work with.
Yeah. So there we have the some differences between the different brands and their systems and the level of the system itself. Then we also hit in another stone is the speaker locations.
Yes. Nowadays, usually they put a lot of time to make those interesting speakers that they deliver with the car to make them sound as acceptable as possible with what they have. Working with their own angles that makes those speakers work good enough. But some cars have better OEM locations than others. That's just a fact.
And the Anders just stated about the BMW under seats. Yeah. Because I work with 2 cars that had those.
Yeah.
We had replaced speakers, but I couldn't make it sound good. Because those they have the base speakers under the seat, and the 4 inches in the door.
Yeah.
But the problem is the 4-inch speakers don't play that low that I'd be able to integrate them in the base speakers under the seat, which has that huge, humongous 200 hertz dip.
Yeah, it just drops. It drops dead. Yeah.
And then it comes alive at what? 300, 400. And if I try to pull the crossover above that, it's a mess with the stereo image.
There is people that have managed to get them really, really good. At the Debakuten, for instance, has a really, really good sounding BMW in OEM as well, and he has done really well. Had highest points in sound at the last Euro finals in his class. So that car sounds well. It sounds good. No questions about it. But it's a lot of work behind it as well. It's just not. It's not just plug and play and it works. It's a lot more work than that.
Yeah, and here it's a little bit surprising that some of the best OEM locations that you can find in the cars is, I gotta say, Toyota and Lexus are smart on that.
Yeah.
You have the good dash locations.
Yeah.
And basic doors, so that's doable. Then Mercedes is clever.
Yeah.
And you also got decent door locations.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if some of them has the current or late current. If they have the dash locations, I can't remember.
You have a mid-woofers in the firewall.
Yeah,
but usually the speakers are out in the door.
Yeah.
The mid-range and the tweeter usually are out in the door in some thing.
Yeah. Also, the door line is quite high, so it has a good location there. And recently, Volvo also joined there.
Yeah, that I have to give them. Their car sounds for OEM cars. They sound decent. Not gonna lie, with their higher Barnes & Wilkins sound system, they actually sound acceptable.
Yeah. I've heard one or two systems. The balance is quite okay, and it has a quite fresh mid-range high frequencies, but it's not that precise, and the bass is still blum blum boomy a bit.
Yeah,
but still, if we can compare the price, that system is not that expensive.
That's what do you mean?
I mean, the Bovered Wilkins at Volvo's, it's not that expensive if we compare it to many other systems.
No, it could be much worse. Yes,
yeah.
It could cost a lot more. It's still not a cheap system, but for what it delivers,
yeah, exactly.
It's still good bang for the buck. It doesn't matter that it costs like 3,000 or 4,000 euros extra in some cars. If I would buy a Volvo personally, that box would be the first one that is ticked.
Yeah.
Because you get a stupid amount of performance for that money, since it's a good sound for everyone in the car. It's not gonna win an EMA competition, but it's pleasant. It's good to you can survive with that.
Yeah.
In a daily car.
Yeah, and if we compare to the ones like a Mercedes Burmeister, which it's multiple times more expensive.
Multiple times more expensive, and I would say worse.
Yeah. Or as we call it, it's just damn expensive grills.
Very fancy grills, yes.
Fancy and expensive grills.
They made of unobtainium.
Yeah. That's what you get for 10 grand.
Yeah, it's some cars. It's very hard to motivate the extra money, but some cars are a lot easier to motivate the extra cost that they incur.
And then I heard a rumor that it might be even the case that if the car manufacturer has branded the OEM system with a known brand, they might just buy the brand. I mean, like a license to use the brand there, but they might not even have anything to do with it and never heard it in practice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That is how some car manufacturers work. Yes, they buy a license to put shiny grills in the car, and then the speakers doesn't have anything to do with those fancy names that are on the grills.
Yeah, because you can find the same speakers behind those grills that are in the lowest grade version too as well.
I don't know any car that is exactly like that, but those speakers aren't. They are not equivalent to the extra costs that you put to the sound system. No, they are much cheaper, but yeah, they are going to make profit on you who just wants the car. You don't want to leave a car to a specialist, and you're just happy with a good enough solution.
So,
then yeah.
And we were talking about a bit earlier about the thing that we have, or if you want to upgrade your sound system, don't buy those high tier.
The simpler the sound system is, the simpler it is to work with.
Yeah.
That's how it usually is.
Yeah, though there's one little thing that I ran into once when I visited the shop. My friends work there, and they told me, hey dude, go to listen to the car. That was a C-Class Mercedes.
Yeah.
They have a 1,200 euro upgrade there. Like speakers, amplifiers, that. And I went to listen, and I came back with, are you serious? Because that was horrible.
Yeah, some systems are too simple.
Yeah, but it didn't have a DSP in the set. But they tried to sell it, but the owner told it's not necessary.
That's the shop's fault.
Kind of, yeah.
I'm sorry, but that is the shop's fault, because if you're going to go down high-level route, which I am guessing that they went down,
yes,
and then you're going to run into the OEM problems with the equalizer and the time alignment. And if you just run high-level into a standard amplifier, you have no way of fixing that problem that comes before you even start with the car.
So in general, the OEM signal is maybe the worst enemy.
And yet we need it.
Yeah.
We need it to work with it. We need to integrate with it, because if we don't integrate the OEM system, who's going to use it in a normal daily driver? It's not everyone that wants to use a FIO or a Goldhorn media player or a Aune, which incurs a really high cost as well to the sound system. They just want to get in the car. I would say turn the key around, but you don't do that anymore in newer cars. You sit your ass down in the chair and you push start. And they just want the stereo to work. They don't want to have to fiddle with a media player and, I have to connect my right USB stick because I don't have the right songs on the other one. They just want it to work. With their Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, it should just work.
Yeah, it's just like our mother-in-laws.
Yes, they do work. Far away from here. Away there.
You exactly got the point.
She did too.
So this really isn't only a Finnish joke.
You think it's a joke?
There might be some truth to it.
No smoke without fire.
Yeah. Gee. So, we might want to look some products that we can utilize, or that we know that are good ones to upgrade things.
Yeah.
But there was these two questions that the one was Alpine speakers for BMW i4. Are you familiar?
I am unfortunately not familiar with those at all. I have never gotten around. There is so much new stuff that is coming out all the time that just getting swamped with it. So I want to catch up with more stuff, but unfortunately I haven't listened to their solution, because I think they have speakers and they have DSP amps and they have a full set for those cars, if I remember correctly. I'm pretty sure about that, at least.
I'm trying to.
Yeah.
If I can find the. No, I don't find that. That specific kit. Yeah. Yeah, and then there is a question that if you're familiar, that what do you think about RG audio products?
RG Audio is not a brand that I am working with, since my main focus usually is more to the sound quality stuff, and the RJ speakers are more like SPLPA, Raggarplanka, more down that route.
Oh.
So unfortunately, I do not have that much experience of RJ Audio speakers.
So, okay. Now I will add the page you are running there.
Yeah.
But let's start with overall.
Yeah.
I guess that we both agree that the most important part of the system is the DSP amplifier.
Yes.
Yeah. Like that's the most where you get the most profit. That you actually have the possibility to make it sound really good.
You get the most benefit
Yeah.
from it while still maintaining the OEM system. If you want to work with it, you need to work with it. You can't just hook up high level in a modern car and thinks, hey, I've connected it. Plug and play, right? It's not that simple. It's not USB.
Yeah. Yet still, I've seen even match level products being installed in a car by a shop, and there's no tuning at all.
And why do you have it in the car then? If you're not gonna utilize it, if you're not gonna benefit from all those things that a match or a Goldhorn or even an Nakamichi will bring, if you're not gonna use it, why are you having it?
Yeah, and it have made crossovers with the EQ. No. If someone is watching
that
this,
is how you kill music. That is not how you kill frequencies. That is how you kill music.
Yeah.
And eventually speakers.
No, I mean like he made the EQs working as crossovers. There's a certain frequencies, and outside of them you put it down from the EQ. Okay, come on. Read the manual.
It is. I've done this OEM integration for several years, so I think I have a bit of experience at least. But this is DSP amplifier 101. That is the first thing that you, well, not technically the first thing you connect it, but that is one of the first things that you work with. That is some necessary stuff to know.
So, what is your go-to DSP amplifier? What do you install nowadays?
The one that I've installed most is actually the little brother to the one that we have on the screen. It's the Up 6 DSP. But it works the same.
Yeah, and still, that one does the job in most systems. You can make two-front active or three-way active front.
You could run a full three-way active on it because you have 6 amplified channels on it. You have an additional low-level out to add a subwoofer if you would like to. Or you could keep it a bit simpler, do a two-way active front, add the rear speakers as well, and then you still have that low-level out to add, for instance, that subwoofer that I mentioned.
Yeah,
I do like subwoofer a lot.
I think most of us do like subwoofers. What they do.
And the Up 8 is basically the same concept, but with an additional 2 channels. So, for instance, if you want to run a three-way front active and add the rear speakers and add an additional subwoofer through the low level, you can do this because you have enough amplified channels for it.
Or, as actually Auditech Fisher has designed it, like with the OEM plug-and-play subwoofers.
Yeah,
you can utilize those extra channels there, and they have made even 4 coil subs.
That is correct. And then you have the one that we have on screen now, the Up 10 DSP, which adds an additional 2 weaker channels. The weaker channels are still on 65 watts, so it's still plenty power for OEM plus, I would say.
Yep. So these ones we knew, the Mats products, they are really, really good for this use. Very capable. What would be the cheapest possible that you would install if you are from your catalog?
Do you mean to just add a subwoofer, or do you need to do a full integration solution?
We could actually take both.
Yeah. If we just going, for instance, if we just going down that route of just adding a subwoofer, this is my go-to guy for high-level conversion. If we're just gonna add a tiny subwoofer for a normal customer, and he doesn't want anything more. He has an old Volvo. He doesn't want to spend any money on it because only stupid people spends money on Volvo, Mikko. Only stupid people does this.
I'm still quite good because I don't have more money invested in my sound system than my car is.
But you are working on it.
Which still doesn't mean it would not be a lot of money.
I know. I know exactly how it is. But this high-level converter is a solid one. It handles 40 volts in on the high level. So, for instance, if you have a big amplified OEM system, it still handles the signal without burning up. because that is also a problem with high-level converters. That heat is going to need to be dissipated. And not all high-level converters can do this.
Oh. Now, for example, Helix AAC.3, it has two versions. The one is for if you have just a radio.
And then you have HP, the high power.
Yeah.
Yep.
And like also, does this allow you to? It can fool the OEM amplifiers quite far, right?
Yeah. You can work with it a fair bit.
Yeah. So this means that these kind of devices, they have some certain analog,
some circuitry to handle that. Yes.
Yeah.
The thing I like with the SE2 is that it's adjustable as well, because you could either run it through the high level, that it senses it through the high level signal, or it senses it through voltage drop. That when it feels that, oh, the owner has turned on the ignition, then it starts automatically. Or you could add a remote in to it, which is not very common to have all three in the same box, while still maintaining that 490/49 euro price. It's a lot of high-level converter for that money.
Yeah, it's a good all around. Actually, I haven't been familiar with this product, but I also gotta remember this one.
Mm-hmm. Then you have the other common one is the M5.4, but it's a match. It works like a match does.
Yeah.
So everything works as usual there. But then the cheaper alternative is let's see if I do this. Where is the Nakamichi DSP amplifiers. It's a much simpler software, so the things that you get that you can adjust through the microphone very easily with a match, you have to do manually in this, but it's also a much cheaper alternative. For instance, if you have a
then how about because we know, and we also will tell the viewers that we know that Helix and Match products, they have the input equalization, whatever you can do with that. I know Moscone has that too.
Yeah,
that you can sum the channels, and then de-equalize them to be as pure as possible.
Yes.
How is this do with Nakamichi?
This doesn't have that on the input channels, unfortunately.
But you can still sum the channels.
You can still sum the channels, yes. That you can still do.
Yeah.
But you have to the equalizing is it's a cheaper.
Yeah.
It's a cheaper version, but it's also cheaper done way of doing this.
So just instead in input signal, you need to do that same thing at output.
Unfortunately, yes, on this one.
So just trying to clarify the differences, what you get for the money you pay for.
Yes, the sum of it all is you get what you pay for.
Yep.
It costs that much, but if you need the functionality, you have to go down the heavier route, so to say.
Yeah.
The more modern, the newer the car is, the more you want it. The more you want, especially the high input that you can EQ, DEQ before it even goes through the DSP, basically.
Yep. And the best thing here is that if I know many people are worried about that, I put the money in the car by buying these, but the best thing is you can get them off, and there will be no harm to the car itself.
Exactly. That's one of my specialties. I have Volvo here as a car manufacturer, which means I have a lot of new Volvo cars that maybe isn't owned by the people that comes here by them with them. They're coming with leasing cars.
Yep.
So I build my plug-and-play harnesses. I build my T-harnesses. I don't... and that way, they can still get their sound system, while still, when they're done with the car, they can give a car back, get a new one, and put that same DSP amplifier into the next car.
Yep.
So it's a more expensive solution with, for instance, the match, but it's also a more sustainable solution in the long run.
Yep. And so that you mentioned the current or late current Volvo lineup.
Yep.
A short word of them, because we know that we mentioned the Most 150, which works quite okay.
Yeah.
Not perfect. But the high level.
Yep.
I know at least there used to be a teal harness for that car. But
which car?
the SPA, like V60, V90,
Yep.
XC90.
There is still a T-harness.
Yep. There's just a little flaw.
Yeah.
I know it works only with the performance and the earlier high performance systems.
Yes and no. Basically, in the new Spa cars, there is 3 levels, basically. High performance, Harman Kardon, and Bowers Wilkins. Bowers Wilkins and Harman Kardon, we throw out the window. We don't want to... We're not talking about that. Yeah. We are going through the high performance. The high performance, Volvo, once again, in their wisdom and knowledge that only they have, I think they have at least 3 or 4 different high performance amplifiers.
I knew there was only 2.
And they call all of them high performance. So there's no way for me to know unless I check the specific car that I'm going to work on. And there is some ways to work with that. You have basically what is called a 5-fin, an 8-fin, and a 13-fin. The 5-fin is 4-channel. Very easy to work with. It's like the old Volvos. It sounds a bit like the old Volvos as well. Then you have the 8-fin and the 13.
Yeah. But by the way, so that one was the one I knew existed.
Yeah.
That it's easy to work with, as you said, because you have 4 full channels.
Yes.
And I think
then you have the 8 and 13-fin, and then it's 6 channels.
Yeah.
And then it's a different T-harness, which I have in stock out there.
But are they commercially available at the moment?
Yes.
Okay. That information has gone through me. Or over me.
Did it go over your head?
Yep. Like, not over the head, but I've totally missed. Because I knew that there was some kind of OEM upgrade available, the first one, but it was compliant only with the 4-channel option.
Yeah. Oh, hold on.
Yeah, we got a demonstration.
Hell yeah, buddy.
And if the chat has everything to any questions, just bring it on. And the super chat is, that's also available if you want to donate and help the channel. And remember the thumbs up.
Give a super chat to Mikko. He needs to get drunk. So, we'll start with the 5-flange version, the one that you know about. Here's the T-harness. And these connectors you very much know about.
Yep.
Yeah. They've looked like this since 2005, 2006 in the S40 V50, the last generation of those types. And continue to the P3 platform with the V70, the V60, XC60, S80, and all that shit. Here we have a second wired wiring harness.
Oh, by the way, is the first
Do
one?
you recognize this connector, Mikko? This is the one that you are missing.
I have it in my current one.
Yes, I know that you have it in your car, but in your T-harness.
Yes. Oh, by the way, question about the previous one. That the 4-channel version.
Yeah.
Is the pin order the same as the old one?
Yes.
So basically, if
you
people
could use
have,
old, you could use old wiring.
The
biggest change is the power connector to the amplifier. That is not the same as the old ones.
Okay, but signal-wise, I can if I have the CT and
the PPA4, you could use it.
Yeah. Okay. And that system has an amplifier nowadays.
All Volvo cars has amplifiers.
Okay, yes.
All of them.
Yeah. But I recall from that version you told me that there's a big some kind of flaw that causes actually it's a lucky accident for you because it brings you customers with blown speakers. Am I right?
Yep. What is a high pass filter, Volvo? What is a high pass filter? They do not know it.
Yeah, because I recall with the V70, we didn't have.
Now my sound is back.
Yeah, like in the V70, it didn't have the problem with blown speakers. It was actually quite surprisingly mild level.
Hold on,
Maybe he's bringing us a blown speaker from that car. That's Anders working at his BMW, I see.
No, my headset connected to my tablet out in the workshop. It started playing music, so I couldn't hear you anymore.
Well, it started playing some Vikingarna for you.
No, for God's sake, no. I know it's Friday, but it's no Dansbandsfredag here. Never.
Guldgröna ögon and so on.
Disgusting.
Yeah, it's the same they tell about here about Vikingarna. Yes, Finns know that band.
I feel so sorry for you. but yeah, both a Volvo thing, but also very much a BMW thing. Filters or lack of filters. When you have an older BMW like Anders 11, but with the basic system, you have a 6-inch woofer beneath the seat, you have a 4-inch mid-range in the door, and there is no filters, no capacitors, no nothing, no high pass.
In the door.
In the door, on the underneath, on the under seat woofer, nothing.
But the tweeter has.
Which means that that 6-inch under seat woofer is playing 20 to 20,000 hertz, and that 4-inch is also doing that.
Yep.
But with a twist. Over 4,000 hertz, BMW boosts the EQ with like 6 dB. They have like a shelf filter that just does a because we don't have. They try this 4-inch, whatever you call it, play 20,000 hertz at the same time. It sounds exactly as good as you think it does.
Yeah. It's a mess.
It's a mess, and that 4-inch.
Oh. There's one guy in chat saying that you need the 5G 1000 mbs Ethernet.
Then I wouldn't work.
Actually, your sound is bad at some parts.
Yeah, my 4G internet for that.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Volvos have the same issue here. There's no filters.
Yeah, it's doing that again.
Let's see if we can do something about that. Hold on. There we go. Maybe I get more bandwidth for over if I limit the camera a bit.
Yeah, that might help.
Yep. We'll see what happens.
Yep.
But yeah, that kills for 1/2-inch woofers in the cars because filtering tries to go into the equalizer and then they boost it. Then they try to boost it even more.
Actually, we again missed some parts that you were talking about.
Oh, okay.
If you try again, maybe it helps. Unless the picture is moving now. Good.
It's anything. Unfortunately, I can't do anything about my internet solution here.
Apparently. Yeah, well, so basically, I think you were trying to say that yes, the bass speakers under the seats and the mid-range is they do the whole bath length.
That is correct.
Yeah, and only the tweeter has some kind of high pass.
In the Volvo, yes.
Oh.
in BMW, there is no tweeter.
Yeah, the basic system, yeah.
Yeah.
But Volvos have it.
Those have Is my router fucking up now?
I don't know.
But yeah, the Volvos have at least a tweeter, so they don't try to boost that poor 4-inch out of oblivion.
Yeah.
I can't move the modem any closer. If it's going closer, it's going out the window.
Actually, seems to be working better at the moment.
Yeah. Maybe it's a problem with a lot of work.
And right when I said it, it goes again.
Since it's...
Oh.
I'll see if I can do something.
Yep. As always, the later the evening, the connections start to brack or lag. I think you can't get a diamond tweeter for 750 euros. That would be a lot more. Hold on, no, wait. I can't remember if because the Volvo just got the new version of the VSV. Does it have diamond tweeter? Ja Tomma homma just ainakin mun omalla koneella, että just kun yleensä tähän aikaan, niin tuppaa vähän ole heikompi toi liikkumapuoli tuolla datalla.
There we go. Maybe it's better now or worse.
It seems to be. At least the pictures are also better. Unfortunately.
What? You don't enjoy this glory?
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with the hat.
It's just the person wearing the hat, you mean?
Yeah. That's all. Maybe we can try again.
Yeah, let's try again.
Oh.
I don't think the Volvo has a diamond tweeter, though.
No.
Regarding that comment.
Yeah.
For the Bauer systems.
Oh. So, yeah, we find those kind of nice things in the base level systems.
Yeah.
Well, yet again, okay, it's easier to upgrade, but if we have that boost in the EQ and the high frequencies, and we install a two-way passive front end for the BMW,
yeah,
and then we have that nice little there.
Then it's gonna sound like a knife into the air.
Yeah, it's like a bullet tweeter without the bullet tweeter.
Yes, without the benefits of a bullet tweet. I don't know what the benefits is, but that's when, if you have like a better system, so to say, where they have an adjustable shelf filtering, or if you have a match. Because in the match software, it's very easy to put in your own high shelf and low shelf filtering.
Even in the input.
I don't remember right now. It's too late.
Just a second, I will check that. And this is the PC Tool 5. Let's see. I'll take the up 8. Virtual processing, thank you. And if we go, I will show the people also what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
IO input.
If you change where you have it.
Yes.
So you can do it before it even hits the second tower.
Yep. In the mid-level, I can do it. Of course, you can change the frequency.
Yes, you can make it look like a roller coaster. And maybe try to EQ a high pass and show a low pass filter.
But as people say, we can do all of this right in the input. We'll have to do
Which is super here. Nice to do it already in the input before it.
And not to speak of the virtual part.
Then you can do it in the virtual part as well, because I'm pretty sure that you have it down to your right corner. You can change from fine EQ to... there you go.
All pass. Hold on. Did the... Yeah. Yes, we can also do the all pass.
Yeah.
Though I'm not sure if the fifth software does the because I'm not sure if it does the face response that you would be able to spot the high all pass filters and all of those.
I'm not too sure about the fifth one as well.
But 6
should.
Let's see. Because I know that Moscone has done that, and it shows the face response. Oh shit, I need to open it here. This little bug, at least at my computer. When I move it from the screen to another, and it's up.
Resolution.
Yeah, but when I open it again in the screen, it's okay.
Yeah.
Looks almost the same, but not quite.
Yeah.
And now how was it? Yes, input, yes, here. And here you can see the... No, wait, where's the I/O? I'm still a bit messed up with this one. Here we
single
have
management is your IO.
Yeah, the routing.
Yeah.
Routing is a different thing.
Yep.
That's loud one. Then you have the input stuff that it's here that we make the adjustment. We move it to the virtual, where we can still do more adjustment to the signal before it's hitting the outputs where we actually do the actual tune.
Yeah.
Of course, you can use the virtual to do, for example, master EQ. For example, if you try to just maybe more test that where you might have the problem.
Yeah.
And then you can do some fine tuning here when everything else is already correct. Yeah, that's a different topic.
If we're gonna go down that route, I don't think we can end a stream.
No.
We're going to go through everything. And eventually, I would like to end the stream.
Yeah, also, I have a little bit rough day tomorrow.
Yeah.
And also the fact that our little girl woke us up 1 hour too early. And tomorrow at 10, I will have 3 floorball games in row.
Yeah.
Men's 5th division.
Yeah.
Then I have a 3-hour gap to drive from Lovisa to Helsinki. And I have 2 more. And the last one of them is how would I call it? Supervising match for me.
Okay.
They will see how I do.
Mm-hmm.
The last one of the day, the 5th game. And that one is the one they want to see me doing things.
Like, how you are after you're fucking spent.
Yeah.
How bad can you be?
That's for sure that's not going to be the best match of the day. If it is, I will put a lottery going. Yeah. So yes, I want to sleep at some point too. Thank you very much. So yeah. Where were we? I think you were talking about the one more up step level of BMW system. We have the basic system, which doesn't have any...
we had a basic system, which are just terrible to listen to. But when you upgrade it, it gets so much better. So it's ridiculous. Then you have hi-fi, which is this is the one that is like basically one of the few options where it's actually simpler with the more advanced system. But it's only for the hi-fi S676 system, which is from the older BMWs from 2000, I think, 18 and older. Then you have we have several plug-and-play solutions that match up 8 BMW. And Axton also has a solution for that. Goldhorn also has a solution for that. That is plug-and-play connection-wise, but the Up 8 BMW is fully plug-and-play.
Do you want to say the product?
Yes. Give me a second there.
There we go.
There we have it.
Yeah, that one.
That one is replacement for your OEM amplifier, actually. You take your OEM amplifier and just yeet it through the window. Never to be seen again.
Yeah, this is the thing you can't do with the Volvo.
This you can't do with the Volvo, no. Well, you can do it with the Volvo if you have a MOS adapter and but it's a bit simpler to do it in a BMW with the S676 in.
No.
Because there is no MOS, there is no fiber optics, it's just pure signal, and it's relatively clean as well.
Yeah.
No EQ, if I remember correctly. It's just high pass and low pass out of the OEM amplifier. But the signal is pure. So that's nice.
Do you still have a full signal from some channel?
Yes, you have 4 full signals.
Okay, so it's the same thing with the basic one, but this one has tweeters separately.
Yeah, this one has tweeters, and the amplifier has filtering. So when it comes out of the amplifier, it's
now I get it. Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So when you remove the OEM amplifier, you remove the filters as well. But when you look up the up 8 BMW, that one comes with a normal setting, a basic setting, so that works with most BMWs. So this one is truly plug and play. It even fits in the OEM fasteners, so you use the OEM bracket and everything. Really nice little smart solution, this.
Yeah, and then to be exact, this device is actually exactly the same as the Match Up 8 DSP.
Yeah,
but it has the harnesses that goes straight.
It has the harness. It has the backing plate. To fit it to the OEM bracket fully.
Yeah. Okay.
And it also has a software preloaded. The Up 8 DSP has no software, so you have to adjust it yourself.
Yeah.
You can buy the bracket, you can buy the wiring, but you can't buy the software that is preloaded on the Up 8 BMW.
I think Auditech Fisher provided ready tunes for several different car models.
They did.
Yeah.
They did, but they are going away from that because they have also noticed, like everyone else has noticed, that even if BMW has a standard, the standard can fluctuate a lot from car to car. Yeah. So a software that works in one car necessarily doesn't work in the other car.
Mm.
It's like with when you tune the engine. If you have a file for a certain BMW, you can't put that same tuning file in another one because that engine doesn't, even if it's built by the same person in the factory, it doesn't behave in the same way, and you have to tune it differently. The same way is with the car. The interior, is it a leather interior? Is it a cloth?
Yes.
Do you have Alcantara in the roof, or is it a normal fabric? All of this, all of those things together makes a difference.
Yeah, I was about to say, for example, the interior material affects a lot.
Oh yeah. If you have your side glasses, if it's two-piece glasses like laminate, or if it's just normal glass, that also makes a huge difference.
Yeah.
Which, if you tune it for a car with laminated glasses, then the tune is not correct for the car without those. Same if they tune it for a car with full leather interior, and they have a different car. All those small things eventually adds up.
Yep. So yeah. How about Audi?
What about Audis?
I mean, like if we are willing to get the signal of some basic Audi systems that are, let's say, most common ones.
Yeah. Then they usually run into the same thing as a normal Volkswagen Audi product. They have some EQ work done, usually, some time alignment, but with an up6, M5.4, or any of those items, you could de-equalize it and detune it.
Mm-hmm. And do they need separate harnesses?
They depending on which of the Audi sound system of those sound systems, if you have the one that's called Audi sound system, it's it's a standard quad lock, but it's the new quad lock. You have the old quad lock where you have 16 pins in, basically, where speaker and power is in the two main connectors. And then you have, they're called 16 pins, but they're also called 40 because of two extra, usually green and blue plug, or green and white, or blue and white plug. Then you have the 52 pin, which is the new quad lock. There you have a bigger power and ground wire in. In the Audis, it's usually the newer with the bigger power wire. That came in usually in the Audis first, and then it went over to the Volkswagen group.
And might end up till Seat.
It is in Seat. It is in Skoda. It's in Volkswagen. Yeah, Porsche runs with the. But I don't remember if the pin out is the same, though. There is a for Porsche. There is a specific quad lock for the Porsches.
Yeah. But anyways, it's doable for all of these.
It's doable for all of those if it's the simpler sound systems.
Yeah.
If it's the Beat or the Dyna Audio or the Canton, then we're going into the Most 150 jungle. And we don't want to go there. Basically, the simpler the sound system, the simpler it is to work with. I'm going to keep repeating this.
No, it's very well appreciated that it will be kept up. And then, and do you find full signal in all of these? The basic ones.
If it's basic ones, yes. There is usually no filtering or anything like that. But the OEM speakers from Volkswagen usually handles the low frequency better because it's only the 6.5 inch or the 6 inch or the 7 inch handling those low frequency, the lower frequency, because Volkswagen has tweeters in their cars where they put a little capacitor on and everything is fine. Or fine enough, I guess. But And the speakers can handle what little power that OEM amplifier, it's like 4 times 10 watts or something. That 6-inch or 7-inch speaker, it's gonna handle that without a bigger problem.
Mm-hmm.
It's when you add distortion to it, that's when shit hits the fan.
Yep. Yeah. Then another friend, Mercedes. I think they have also the quad lock.
Mercedes also had the quad lock.
Yeah. Like
and they had the older quad lock, the 40 pin.
Yeah, about 10 years ago ish.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Then they have started going over. Some of the cars have transitioned to the what do you call it? The M-box connector.
Yeah.
It's, something that is unique to Mercedes. Of course it is, because fuck you, you're not going to do anything. But still have quad locks as well. With Mercedes, it's not a time where you can say that this from this on all the cars have this, and from this before all the cars have that. It's from this year and that model, and it's very individual, but depending if it's a C class or an E class or an S class, it's different for all of them.
Yeah, I also think that Mercedes is one of the weirdest one what comes from the different tires, because I know the simplest one is using only those 4 or 3-inch mids. That's all.
Yeah, no. They are using those 4-inch mids, and then they are using one woofer in the firewall.
Yeah, that was another one, because I wasn't sure if there's a version that has only those 2 mids.
No. They are only using one.
I mean,
one woofer, and then the speakers in the doors.
Oh yes, sounds terrible.
It's the same solution as in the BMW. That mid woofer on the same channel as the mid range, doing God's work.
Hold on,
or it thinks it does.
Did the BMW also have only one mid bass or woofer?
No, in the 1 series. In the BMWs, in the 1 series, some of them only has one woofer.
Oh, like 300 and the 3 and 5 series, they have 2.
They have 2. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Massive 6-inch woofers on 4 times 10 watts.
Yeah.
I see a name I recognize.
Yeah, it's our that's our mascot.
Our friend. One of our friends.
Yeah, it's Arkitetton saying that from him, from Joni Hirvonen, from Jarkko Saukonoja, and Swedish and Petri or Peter.
Yeah.
Thanks for the borrowing the facilities.
Yeah, I remember. I still remember that.
Yeah, and I still don't know what we're talking
facilities. It's for us to know and you to guess.
Actually, that's what it actually says in the last ones, that you can open this subject if you want. Greetings by the Swedish second place.
Well, you are always welcome by here anyways.
No. Oh.
That is also a version.
Yeah, I recall the Mercedes case is the
Yeah.
opposite. You have the wiring for 2 woofers, but you have only one.
Yep.
That's a good thing still. That you
No,
have the wiring.
because the problem is still that poor woofer is going to share power with the 4-inch.
Oh, that one. Ah, yes. So yeah, the same channel, and then they have the rear speakers.
It's same problem, just twice of it.
Yeah.
But there is also the benefit is that it's relatively simple to fix that problem.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Because you could add a bigger amplifier, like on the UP6, for instance. And then you have the big power channels for the front woofers, and then you run the doors on the weaker channels.
Yep. Also, yeah, you need to install new wiring for the mid, basically in the firewall.
In the Mercedes, I don't remember right now off the head. But in the BMW, for instance, there is wiring harnesses that is done so you could very easily just connect these wiring and without damaging the OEM harness, and still maintain and maintain the front doors, or put them on an amplifier instead.
So
depending on how you wire it.
So, if I understood correctly,
and separate the mid-woofers from the doors.
Yes, that's what I meant. If originally they are in the same channel.
Yeah.
And you have the harness that separates them.
Yep.
Okay. Yes, that's great.
And there is several different solutions on that one. You have, if you only going to go for the front version, Audio System and Ground Zero does a very neat wiring harness where you just connect it under the front seat. And if you want to add the rear speakers, in an F11, it's in the roof. In the F10, it's in the parcel shelf, and in 3 Series in doors. Then Phoenix Gold has a wiring harness where you connect it behind the head unit, but also beneath the front seats, where it loops it back, so you still keep the wiring intact, because in those BMW basic systems, the wiring is intact when it's connected to the woofer. It has 4 pins in the woofer. It doubles back into the wiring. You remove, disconnect the front, the doors as well.
Yeah. Actually, we forgot that our high performance Volvo system run. We got into the main level.
Yeah.
That we have 4 channels, front and rear.
Yeah.
Simple, easy.
Oh yeah.
But then it becomes interesting.
With this one, you mean?
Yeah.
With the 6 ones that you have in the V60. Yeah.
Yeah.
There is a nice, neat, and small, easy T-harness here. But the thing with this T-harness is that it's 3.3 meters long, so you could pull it all the way back to the trunk.
Yep.
Where you would want your DSP amplifier.
Mm-hmm.
Usually. I would prefer to have it back in the trunk. I would also personally recommend skipping the power wire from here and just pull your own goddamn wire from the battery in the trunk.
But it's easy.
It's easy to pull that wire, and instead of adding like this, I'm gonna be very generous and call this a 2.5 square millimeter power wire, and have that 3.5 meters added to the OEM wiring. It's not the optimal solution, so to say.
Yep.
It's a better solution to just use this T-harness, but skip the power. Run your own power. You will get more benefits from your DSP amplifier if you run for those kinds of DSP amplifiers. Definitely.
Yep.
This T-harness is made for Phoenix Gold's ZDA 6.8, but if you see these connectors, there's another brand that uses the same connectors, and it's called Match.
That's a rookie mistake by Phoenix Gold.
Rookie mistake, or I mean, for me, it's just good, because I could use this with whichever amplifier I would like, because in the end I could use this with the Goldhorn as well. Just cut the Molex connector and add the correct connector for whatever DSP amp you would like.
Yeah.
Everything is pre-done. Everything here is pre-done, and you don't cut any wires in the car. Yeah. You save a ton of work.
Yep. But then how about the signal? Because here it becomes a little bit interesting. Because in the first version we were talking about, you find blown speakers.
Yeah.
But this one you don't.
Yeah. Remember our old friend high shelf filtering?
Yep.
Yeah. He enters the chat again. Then we're starting to work with some filtering and to combat the problems that those cars have. They also have an additional subwoofer usually in those cars. Yeah, exactly.
Yep. Hello, Consta boy.
Hello, Consta. All good?
Yeah, I believe it's our AI whore.
He said it. I just agree.
He knows it.
Oh, he definitely does know it. But yeah, basically you could just take these T-harnesses and work however you'd like with them.
Okay. But don't we actually have a problem still? Do we have anything unfiltered signal?
I don't think we have any unfiltered signal in that car at all.
So we have the high pass. We have the high pass.
We have a high pass, but the problem
it's around 50-60 hertz.
Yeah.
Around, yeah. Because I noticed that when I was measuring my OEM system, like this mix doesn't go that low actually.
Exactly. Yeah, I know you, Consta. Don't you worry. I know you.
Yeah, one just can't forget.
Never. You also have an additional problem with the hybrids, which you got to know about by me.
Yeah.
Because you never run it in sports mode.
Oh, that one, yeah.
That problem, yes. Where it sounds synthetic engine sound through the speakers. What happens when you put a DSP amplifier and amplify that?
Vroom.
Yes, it sounds like you have a goddamn V8 in the car eventually. It sounds really burbly and loud. And the more power you put with a bigger DSP amplifier, the more engine sound you get too.
Yay.
Yeah. There is solutions for that. You have to remove what's called EOE, which is Volvo's fancy name for we put shitty car sound through your speakers.
Oh.
But it's not easy to do that because you have to reprogram. You have to connect to your car and do it through LBD and program your car to forget that it have it.
Oh.
It's not just a disconnect this wire to make it go away. If it would be like that, I would do it instantly in every car that I have here. I hate those synthetic engine sounds. They sound like shit.
Oh.
Absolute shit.
Yeah, it's good that I have the most box there, and that's actually that signal hasn't worked since the Finnish finals. I rushed it together, and it had never worked again for some reason.
It's a Volvo. It's supposed to be like that.
Or actually, I had a problem with my signal in general. That because I swapped because I have the Brax DSP, and I had the signal from the MOST to the digital input, and from DAP it had the coaxial to the main digital input. And then even though I answered that first, because Consta, why the V60 T8 is the worst car ever? It's because Freddy doesn't have one. And actually, right now, we're discussing the reasons why we might not like it that much.
Because Mikko has one.
Hey, you didn't say that one in the beginning.
I did. I most definitely did.
Oh. But it was a longer story.
It was a longer story, yes. Every car that a car enthusiast has is the world's worst car. Because all we do is make them worse for daily use.
But from our point of view, it's actually the best.
Yes, exactly. For our use, but for the world, the rest of the world, it's the worst car.
Yeah. Yeah, high voltage batteries. Everyone else can wait till they're at blue and engines and DPFs go kaput.
And EGR and all that shit.
Yeah. I don't have that problem.
Me neither. I don't have a diesel.
Me neither. But yeah. Where were we? So
Diesels are for tractors.
At least I don't have to hear that anymore. Yeah, that's the 5-cylinder.
Yeah, that's the 5-pot.
And so, what I was saying about the signal path. Oh yeah. So I swapped the coaxial from the main channels and they fixed the digital input. Like I swapped them opposite.
Yeah.
And I didn't have sound from either. But actually Konsta found the reason it was some setting there, which for some reason had changed or whatever. Yeah, 3,000. It's the same price for the DPF, so who the hell cares? It's the same.
There is a solution. It's called DPF off.
But they're starting to supervise that.
Yeah, do it smart, for God's sake.
Yeah. So my OEM head unit hasn't been giving me sound since in 2 months.
Yeah.
Gotta try to find why the problem is. Yeah, exactly, Konsta. That's why I had the newer car and you have the old one. I don't have that problem for now.
Don't worry.
Yeah.
It's gonna come.
Yeah, every car will end up being Opel. Eventually.
I'd rather not.
Now we can get back to the battery story later. But yeah. Well, we can do the Volvo conversion with the most 150. Nice one.
Mm-hmm.
But if we run it high level, we have the harness.
Yeah.
But we don't have we have the high pass filtered. Does the mid bass channel, does it give full signal? Upwards.
No.
It has low pass filter.
It has low pass filter.
Clever.
And
very annoying.
And
it's clever and fucking annoying at the same time.
The mid-range tweeter channel has high pass filtering.
Yeah. Yeah, and that one plays up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you remember what is the frequency about?
250, 300, somewhere around there. I don't remember exactly.
But it's quite clever.
Yeah.
I mean, we can swap the speakers. We can add the DSP amplifier, and we can still be good with it, even with that setting.
If we're going to go down the high level route, in the Volvo, it's going to be a good enough solution. It's not going to be the optimum solution, but it's going to be good enough for 95% of the customers. The rest of the 5%, they're going to go down your most 150 route and enjoy having that.
Yeah, it's just that
but
the most
that customer isn't going down this plug and play, put a DSP on it, and Bob's your uncle. They are going down a much deeper rabbit hole and putting almost the whole value of the car in car audio in it.
Who you are talking about?
I don't know. Yes, could be anyone. Could be anyone.
Yeah. Living example. Yeah. So yes, for example, with the Mats products, we could make that sound signal and be happy about it. That we have the whole free playground.
The thing, even with the match products, we still don't have the full signal through high level. We are still missing that bit beneath 50 hertz.
Though if we have the subwoofer.
The harness, this harness doesn't contain the subwoofer.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, technically, it does contain it in here.
Oh.
But as you see, it's still just looped back here. It's not connected to the DSP.
Phoenix code, you lazy bastard.
Yeah, basically.
But here comes also another good thing. Because I know Finland and Sweden, we have instances that have a big influence to some manufacturers. We can tell them straight that, hey, dude, have you noticed?
Yeah. I might even have people that works at, for instance, the Volvo Sound Lab that is customers here.
So we're waiting them to steal your ideas for the next generation of Volvos.
Hopefully not. Then it will all be pimps.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one, Consta, that looks actually kind of neat and interesting.
Yeah. I haven't...
up 4.
Huh?
There's a new up 4. A match.
Yeah, I know. I noticed that earlier.
Yeah.
But what is it? Hold on. It was. Shall I give it to you?
Give what?
If you take that on the page.
Yeah. Hold on. And yeet. That's the new up 4.
Oh. I also take it here because
so basically you still get the match solution for so you can still use the software as you usually do with a match, but it's for like for instance some Toyotas like Aigos and stuff like that only has 2 OEM channels. They only have front doors. They have nothing in the rear at all. So this is a very nice and good solution for, yeah, exactly, like Consta is saying there. It adds some very necessary power, but in a cheaper form factor as well, while still maintaining being a match. Using the match software, you can work with it like you usually do with the match, which is really nice. And you still get that low-level output, so you could work with it in very different ways.
Yes, match can handle 2
usually on power channels, match can handle 2 ohms. But on the
from C channel upwards.
On the up 4, yes, but on the up 6, no. Then it's from the E channel and upwards. Yeah. It's only the 2 power channels. Those can handle 2 ohms. The other channels, it's minimum 3 ohm.
Yeah. And this is what you can also see in the speakers.
Yeah, exactly, because they run their new lineup with the Compose are all 3 ohm speakers.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, we could take examples of those
except
speakers.
for the CI. Yeah.
Yeah, let's...
There, we go for the Compose series.
Mm.
I have my new favorite. Which I am so looking forward to get more people to test. It's a 2-inch wideband that you could put in the tweeter location in, for instance, an Audi A6, which are up in the dashboard, right at the windscreen. But instead of having a tweeter there, you have a decent mid-range that actually goes all the way up, while still maintaining OEM looks, putting OEM grills and everything over. It's a neat little wideband, that one.
Yeah, and because it's a Compose, you can get the OEM mounting parts.
Exactly, you could make it direct fit, so to say.
Yeah, like these are the speakers you can put in pretty much any car.
Yeah, they have developed a whole new line where you take the speaker and add it to a ring that is developed for your car, and then it works. Well, it works wonders. That mid-range with that mid-bass is stupidly good.
Yeah, and that's actually a real woofer.
That's a real woofer that can dig relatively deep. Jonas, I wouldn't run a match then you would have to run like a Helix. If everything is 2 ohms, I wouldn't recommend a match. I wouldn't recommend a Nakamichi or a Goldhorn either, because those aren't either rated to go to 2 ohms. Yeah, I know. I'm sidetracking. Sorry. The nice thing with these is that installation depth is crazy for what kind of behavior that speaker has.
And the best part, that is not expensive.
No, it's very, very easy to motivate it. With rings for a BMW, you are still below 400 euros. And they work really well in the OEM location, in both underneath the seat in a BMW, but also in the doors in Audi A4, A5, A6, and A7. Because those also handle 8-inch woofer in the door.
How about the how about the Mercedes?
They also, with the right rings, they also fit in the firewall in the Mercedes as well. Yes. And if you want to know what you can get to fit, Autotech Fisher has some 2 really nice tools that you can use: the Flex Mount Finder and the Sound Upgrade Finder. The Flex Mount Finder, we're gonna use it quickly here. For instance, you have a BMW, you have a 5 Series, and you have, for instance, an F11. And you have a hi-fi sound system in it. Then you get some recommendations on different speakers that fits, for instance, your front doors, the rear position, and with the different levels of speakers as well as the underseat woofers. And if you think like, this is too complicated, I want to dumb it down a bit, can you tell me what I should use? Autotech Fisher tells you, yes. With the sound upgrade finder, you can take the same BMW, same 5 Series, same F11 with the hi-fi sound system, and they have different levels on, like, for instance, here, the simplest solution with the up 8 BMW and new underseat woofers, up to here where you add matches, plug-and-play speakers, all the way up to the high-end upgrade, where you add the new 7 Series mid-ranges and tweeters, along with those fantastic mid-woofers that we talked about earlier. And this isn't only for BMW, this is also for other brands. As you could see here, you could go down with an Audi. You could use if you have a Ford Ranger, you could go for the standard sound system here, and you get connectors, the harness, the DSP that they recommend, and everything. This all of this helps the customer very easily to get a solution tailored for their car. And then you have, for instance, here you're going down a real high-end upgrade with the next V8.
and the only difference there is that you can actually put any DSP there, but that you want.
Yeah.
With the harnesses.
Yeah, the thing here is that you have to cut the end of a harness, and as they state here, external power supply is required, so you need to add your own power wiring, while if you run with the M5.4, you don't need an external power wiring because it has a mid-power mode and a high-power mode. When you run it in high-power mode, you need external wiring, but in mid-power mode, you don't need an external wiring, and you can still run a subwoofer from the subwoofer output, for instance, and still get benefit from it without adding additional power wiring. So it's smart. I like Match. I like Match a lot. It makes my work so much easier. But this is the way that I've been working for several years. So I'm happy that more are seeing the benefits of not cutting wiring in the car, not drilling holes out of the doors to pull own speaker wires. Because the moment that you add new holes for doors or stuff like that, you add places where water can get in. And we don't need more water into the doors. We need less water in the doors.
Yeah, that's a handy tool. I actually didn't know that existed. Gotta remember that.
Yeah. It's a really nice tool to have. Now, every car, not all cars are in this, and it's a tool. The tool is getting worked on like every day, where they add new cars, they add new options, Like for instance, the Helix Next V8 is a relatively new solution, so they have added that now. So they are constantly updating it. And the same is with the Flex Mount Finder. They don't have speaker adapters for every car, but if they have enough interest, they are developing new speaker rings. There are coming more connectors and stuff like that. So they are constantly working on it.
Mm-hmm. I gotta go there and see if they have the Volvo stuff, because at one point they didn't have those.
They have in the Flex Mount Finder, they have some for the speakers.
Yeah,
connection
is not there.
In the what? So yeah, not all of it is here yet, but they are working on it. So for instance, I know that there is tweeter rings, I'm pretty sure as well, for the Volvo, but that hasn't appeared yet in this tool yet.
Yeah, the
but
base
as I said,
is there.
Huh?
The base option is there.
Yeah.
And that's fun because I'm almost tempted to install, let's say, a fake sound system in OEM style there, which I guess it would.
Oh yeah, because you're not using OEM positions at all.
Yes.
So you could have two different sound systems, like someone else who had a Volvo V6 S60, if I remember correctly.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the only difference would be that it would run through my DSP.
Yeah.
But just bypass it. But it's still pretty much the same thing. Have only the most adapter and the DSP amp. Oh, by the way, do you remember if the signal was how clean was it?
On high level?
Yeah.
Or what do you mean?
High level.
High level, I think it was relatively clean up to like 70-75% volume, and after that it got square than a 745.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It just falls off a cliff horribly.
So a nice amplifier there makes your life a lot easier.
Yes.
Though given it doesn't sound bad.
No. For being an entry-level system, it sounds actually decent.
Yeah.
It's tolerable.
Oh.
It's good enough.
if you just reduce the bass some amount.
Quite a big amount.
Yeah. Because that subwoofer is a real one-note wonder.
Oh yeah.
It says boom boom and that's it.
It's a lot of boom boom.
But so if you like it, you get plenty.
Oh yeah. But the Volvo customer usually likes a lot of bass. Here in Sweden, at least, the average Volvo customer is all the bass and nothing else.
That needs to be changed.
One day at a time.
And still they say that Chinese, they tell Volvo what to do. Yet it seems that they follow the Swedish tradition.
The Swedish tradition is, hold my beer, I know what I'm doing.
Oh. Yeah, and the 6-channel version, it has a passive 2-way in the rear doors.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is still quite significant to be the second entry level.
Like I said, it's good enough.
And you actually get some
to like sell. A normal customer wants some rear speakers for their kids.
Yeah. You can put the fairy tale cassette playing louder in the rear.
That would have been something.
Yeah.
To split the signal fully.
Yeah. But yeah, in that sense, like that system, it's done, let's say, correctly. Crossovers and everything. It's correct.
What do you mean?
I mean, it's done in a correct way.
Oh yeah, in the Volvo with the
high performance,
the bigger high performance.
Yeah.
Yes, it's done good enough.
So
semi-active.
If it only had time alignment,
yeah,
that would be something.
But the thing is, if it would have time alignment as well, who will buy a Harman Kardon?
It has time alignment.
Yes.
And it has also the center speaker.
Yes.
The most useless thing ever.
Yes.
And then there's the Bowers-Wilkins, which is why?
The Bowers-Wilkins system is, I think it's really good.
No. Yeah. As I said, like the.
Why would you choose the Harman Kardon? There is no
reason.
No reason to pick the Harman Kardon.
No.
Personally, for me, when I'm listening to those cars, I think the Harman Kardon is a disappointment.
No. Because it has unnecessary things.
Yeah.
Though.
Shiny grills.
Yeah.
It's shiny grills.
And time alignment.
Oh.
But then again, Bowers-Wilkins, it has even more tonnage of useless stuff.
Yeah. But it also has stuff that works.
Yeah. Like the regular sound-wise, it's good. But it has a lot of...
It has a lot of bloat.
Yeah. Like, you could have used this time better. Where do you need the Albert Hall fake echo thing when you could have done it correctly?
The thing is, they put the work in one time, and then they can apply it to many cars instead.
Mm.
So it's a big one-time cost, but it gives it an edge over the competitor.
Yeah.
It's a very rounded edge, but it's an edge nonetheless.
Yeah. And I recall for that system also there existed a harness.
Yeah. From Mosway.
Yes.
But the problem is still you have engine sounds and you have a noise cancelling, and you have no way of getting rid of that through DEQing.
Yeah, because you would. Yeah, so you mean it's of course that those things have been implemented in the main channels.
In all channels.
All channels.
Yeah.
Most
it cancels out through the subwoofer as well.
Yeah. Terrible solution.
So if you put all that and then you run it through a DSP amplifier, then it started noise cancelling, and then it's like, hey, I noise cancelled you. I'm gonna noise cancel you harder now, and then it goes bad.
Oh.
So I wouldn't go down the high level route in a Harman Kardon or a Bowers Wilkins car. Then you definitely need a Most solution. Yeah.
And then you have a good clean table.
Or start with a simpler system.
Yeah.
The simpler the system, the easier it is to work with.
Yeah.
We're coming back to this.
Yeah. Though you would have nicer speakers from the start.
What is the meaning if you're gonna tear it out anyways?
I mean, if you don't. Let's take an example. If we take a Bowers Wilkins speakers, those are decent.
Yeah.
I'd say we could use them with the DSP amplifier only.
Yeah, we could. But what is the bigger meaning of doing all this? If we're gonna keep those speakers, then we could keep the OEM amplifier as well. If we're gonna start keeping stuff in those cars, either you go full on or you keep it standard, I would say, in those cars.
Yeah, I was playing with the thought that because if those speakers they are a bit better than the OEM ones, the regular ones.
Yeah.
That what could we do with this?
Yeah, you mean of trying to get the absolute max out of the OEM speakers?
Yeah, just for shits and giggles.
Yeah. I think getting a Most 150 adapter and a big DSP amplifier for shits and giggles.
Well, just because I can.
I mean, you're stupid enough to buy another Volvo. I believe you.
Fourth one.
Yeah. No, I said another one.
Yeah. But not bigger one.
No, maybe buy a small one.
Cool. Do we have any other brands? Let's say you're in Göteborg, you're in Sweden, you face a lot of Volvos, for example, and BMWs, Volkswagens, Audis. Those people who have money, they use those, the newer ones. They come to you. Is there other? How about Tesla?
I'm gonna go out on a limb here, and I think I'm gonna get some hate. But people who buy Teslas usually, I'm not saying everyone. I know about one, but usually the people who buy Teslas, don't want to buy stuff to the car. They don't want to put money on the car.
So I know 4 people who have done it already.
I know. I know at least one of them.
And we have Tommy, we have Juuso, we have
It is
Janne Aaltonen.
It's Tommy that I'm thinking about.
Yeah.
But those are the exceptions to the rule.
Yeah. And then we of course have Christian Brownes.
I have no idea who that is, unfortunately.
You don't know him?
No.
One of the most successful German car audio guys ever.
Okay. I am very tired at the moment.
Yeah, though his Tesla is like, what, 10 years old?
Yeah.
Almost. 60. No, it's just, what, 7, maybe? And he has the full Brax system.
Yeah.
And I think he won again at Master Egon Expert Limited. He got, what, 280 points.
Like I said, it's the exceptions that confirms the rule.
Yeah, exactly.
Usually, the Tesla owner doesn't even want to buy tires for the cars.
Which is a funny thing in itself, because it's the most common thing you need to do for those cars.
Yep.
The diesel guys don't want to buy a new DPF, and the Tesla ones don't want to buy new tires.
And the hybrid ones doesn't want to buy a new battery.
Yeah. So you don't see much Teslas then?
I do not see much Teslas. No, that is correct.
And yeah, what I know about those so far is that they are a little bit funny to build, because you also have all kind of noise cancellation and so on. Actually, I think Tesla is the reason why Audiotek Fisher has the V18 DSP in the first place.
It's that, and like the S-Class with the Atmos and all that stuff as well.
Oh, yeah.
And the EX90 is also getting Atmos.
Yeah.
When did you have your first match tomorrow, did you say?
10 a.m.
Yeah.
And I can sleep until 8. I'm good still. Though I think our little cute alarm bell without a snooze button, I hope she wakes up at 7:30. At the earliest.
Okay.
Today it was 5:40. For fuck's sake. So yeah, Leo had a question about, do you know anything about old Megane Caprio? Full custom dashboard interior. Yeah, I think it's the only Hirvonen's Megane, the Videmon, with ground zero equipment. That was actually a funny car, because so it's the only car that I know that when he switched the subwoofer off, the sound went mess. And subwoofer back on, it was just precise.
It pulled it together.
Yeah. And when you put it out, it crashed totally.
It just fell apart.
Yeah. Like, I never experienced that in any other car. Yeah. So I think we quite well went through the most common car audio upgrades.
Yeah.
And of course, the premium ones are always the most difficult ones, usually.
That is a common thing.
Yeah. And the other, let's say, cheaper car brands, the Japanese, those ones, they're actually quite simple.
Usually, yes.
Usually. And yeah, like we got to talk about what kind of obstacles we have and how can we go around them to make
how can we combat them and work with them?
Yeah.
Usually, hopefully with them and not against them.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I think that we are wrapping this up. We can all go to sleep. And I might have some voice left tomorrow. I hope I have. Well, I'm feeling it being a bit...
You'll know that tomorrow at least.
Yeah, I need it tomorrow. Because those are adult men playing and they need some little kindergarten guide for those. So yeah, we're going to thank you, Freddy, to come up with us. Actually, this was his idea. Or originally. It's a good topic.
I have a lot of stupid ideas.
Yeah, and still, actually, we will have another one with Marian, and we go totally to the different end.
Yeah.
That's gonna be interesting. We just have to find the place and time with him.
He is busy. That's all I can say. He is very busy. Traveling everywhere.
That's what I've seen. Just follow the Facebook and you can get a quite good feeling about it.
Oh, I think I have a feeling about it with him.
Yeah. But interesting stuff coming up for sure.
Very interesting stuff. Yeah. I can assure you this.
Yeah. So we're gonna thank you also, our viewers, commenters, questions. I had a nice amount of conversation with the people as well. And they didn't just come here ripping their heads and why do you speak Finnish today?
No Finnish here.
Inga finna tu ida.
Nope.
So we're saying good night and have a nice weekend and all the rest of the year. I don't know if we do a live stream still this year, but we'll see and we will inform everyone if we do. So thank you all for company and see you later then.
See you later.
See you later. Bye, people.
Bye-bye.